Hi, I'm Diane.
And I'm Erica, and we are here to talk to you about coffee.
We believe that coffee should stay in the global market. However, we should come up with a new sustainable way to extract natural resources.
Coffee is made from the beans of the coffee plant, and these days coffee is one of the most popular drinks around the world. Adults drink coffee the most out of everyone, and out of the adults, the tired workers drink coffee the most. People want or need coffee because the caffeine in it makes them awake when they're tired, and sometimes coffee can make you feel happy when you're feeling blue.
The beans are generally roasted to a light, medium, or dark brown color, depending on the desired flavor. The roasted beans are ground and brewed in order to create that beverage, coffee.
The country that produces the most coffee of the world is Brazil. Brazil produces 36% of the world's coffee, and Vietnam grows 30% of the world's coffee, which is the second most.
And lastly, Colombia grows 10% of the world's coffee. SAN biologists have observed wildcats such as ocelots. In areas where forests are cleared, these coffee farms may be the only habitat available to provide habitat and food for the wary birds. Certification is one way to guarantee that coffee farms maintain wildlife habitat.
From a lot of ways to harvest coffee beans, the most sustainable way of all is the traditional coffee farming, where coffee beans are handpicked and selected carefully, producing beans of the highest quality. Providing farmers an additional source of income, less chemicals needed, doesn't ruin wildlife habitats, and makes leaves fall naturally from trees that act as fertilizers.
There are lots of coffee chains nowadays which support traditional coffee farming, as well as providing sustainable income for farmers. One of these groups, which is Rainforest Alliance, support these farmers by promoting the selling beans, which are stamped with the Rainforest Alliance certificated seal of approval.
More than 25 million people in the tropic relies on coffee, a crop that is the economic backbone of many countries and the world's second most traded product after oil. Coffee is farmed on about 30 million hectares worldwide, an area larger than Portugal and nearly the size of England. Most of the farmers are in areas regarded as high priorities for conservation.
There is a certain type of coffee called the specialty coffee, which is ground in a specific and a unique procedure. Although it is organic where no harmful chemicals were used, it still is more expensive than normal coffee. The market believes this is helpful in order to retain healthy ecosystems like the river.
In order to specifically reduce the negative impact on the environment, some coffee organizations have partnered with companies like Nestle to help protect and bring socioeconomic and environmental sustainability to the communities and the environment. According to financial manager Carlos and Kupterau, they have been above to pay at least 10% above the market so the farmer gets a better price whenever they deliver the coffee to the co-op.
Coffee farmers should farm shade-grown trees. The shade-growing process benefits the environment, specific food chains, and several ecosystems. This method is a more sustainable way to consume coffee. This also gives habitats for birds and contains no chemicals.
The countries that produce the coffee don't drink it. However, other countries drink coffee. Europe altogether consumes around 45% of the world's coffee, and the United States drink about 20%. Japan drinks about 11% of the coffee.
Coffee farmers are paid when the coffee has been bought. So how much are they paid? The demand is actually stable, but the supply changes a lot, which affects the sustainability of the price. When the farmers produces a lot, prices go low, making them lose money, and in the future affects the supply they produce, which makes the price go higher. That's why sustainability is important in order to get a balance.